Hi YouTube, and this is JTrain997, and I'm back this time with my review of the very anticipated G.I. Joe Pursuit of Cobra, Cobra Commander, the Cobra Leader. Now, there is quite a story to this guy, not to mention quite a very big difference in the packaging. Just to get a quick comparison, we'll bring in the Alley Viper, as you can see, who, even though he is a Cobra grunt, he still has the standard G.I. Joe packaging, where Cobra Commander has the all-red detail, Cobra instead of G.I. Joe at the top. And if you go into the back, you can see Cobra Commander is without an environment, although he does still have his file card, and he does not have any little G.I. Joe read-up on him. So I'm throwing him back off to the side here. Of course, as you can see here in packaging, he comes with a little Mars pistol, his Cobra staff, some type of little weapon, and his base. Now, originally, Pursuit of Cobra was going to be just a continuation of Rise of Cobra. And I don't know what happened, but somewhere along the line, Hasbro decided that just wasn't a good idea, so they canceled a lot of figures. They redid some head sculpts. Like, I know Jungle Duke was supposed to have Channing Tatum's head sculpt. That got switched out, and originally this was going to be a mail-away Cobra Commander figure. You bought so many figures, you said the UPCs, you send them off, they send you this guy back in a little bit different packaging. The only difference is that the original one came with one of those oversized missile launchers that look like a little mini Hisk tank. So, they decided to just issue him in this line, and they consider it a chase figure. There's only one per case. But he does still have the more movie Cobra Commander look. That is a different sculpted mask, but it still is more in keeping with the style the movie had. But panning back out here, let's actually go on to the back of his packaging. Up here, this little document says, "A new organization called Cobra is forming that will control the power and wealth of the world, and you are invited to join us. Together we will build a world where the strong and powerful make the rules and hold complete control of everyone, and everything in their hands. Some may not accept their fate and will fight us, but we will prevail in our dream of ultimate power." And it says, "Cobra!" Of course, this is like, it's got the official Cobra propaganda stamp up here. So it's like Cobra is sending this out to potential members, I guess. And his little file card says, "The deviously brilliant leader of Cobra has created the Cobra Hisk tank, a dangerous weapon that will help him expand his empire. He is prepared for battle in a mask that uses sunlight to power his cybernetic armor as the showdown with the G.I. Joe team begins in the desert. He sends in his new tanks for the final attack. Mission equipment, MIAW multi-function individual assault weapon." So I'm guessing what this little thing that looks kind of like a dustbuster is down here. But that being said, this guy looks fantastic. Let's pull him out of the packaging. And here we have Cobra Commander out of packaging, and he is a great looking figure. That metal kind of shine they gave to his mask really stands out. They also gave a very nice chrome red paint to his chest plate, which they're calling the solar powered armor. So you can see there his little Mars pistol is strapped to the side of his leg. It just pegs in. And the interior of his jacket is purple for some reason. As you can see, he's holding the Cobra staff, which the Hisk driver also comes with, although the Cobra Hisk driver is just a standard brown. Cobra Commander stands out much better. And I also have him holding this weapon, the multi-MIAW weapon, or whatever they called it. Looks somewhat cool, although on the bottom here there's a very wide space left open, which makes me think, is this meant to be put somewhere, pegged in or something? Because I'm not seeing it if it is. Also, you'll notice a very nice Cobra logo on the back of his jacket there. So a great looking figure all around. As you can see here, it has a handle on top where you can have him kind of holding it with both hands. And it is nicely detailed. Of course, let's pull his staff out of his hand. Get his Mars pistol unpegged. Fits in his hand just fine, although with the majority of the figures I've got from the Rise of Cobra line holding this gun right now, I'm not in any hurry to, put this in his hand. I'll just have him have that pegged on his leg there. So, pulling him off the base, standard base. His head would do a full 360, tiny bit limited by the way his jacket's coming up. Goes up and down. Arms go out, do a full 360. Bend at the elbow as well as spin, and turn at the wrist. Same for both arms. No real abdomen movement with his armor coming down. Oh, yes there is. Very well hidden though. Legs go out. Little limited in going back, not too much though. Double joint at the knee and an ankle joint. So very nice range of articulation. That being said, let's actually get Cobra Commander back on the base here. Once again, double pegged base. May not seem like much, but it definitely goes a long way. Get this peg back in his hand and get all this plugged back in. And that being said, let's actually go on to a comparison with the Rise of Cobra Commander, as we have right over here. Now, as you can see, essentially with the exception of a different mask, which I hear if you tear off this mask, there's a brand new face sculpt beneath it, but I'm not going to tear off the mask for any reason. Essentially, it is the exact same body sculpt with a different coat of paint. Now that being said, I think this figure is far superior. Not that I didn't like this figure in the first place, but much brighter colors, the metal mask. I mean, this guy just looks fantastic. So, Pursuit of Cobra is running you $6.99 at most stores. Like I said, there's been some variation on prices at some stores. Cobra Commander is a bit hard to find. I had to go to a couple stores myself before I actually found one. But he is an absolute pickup in my book. I know a lot of G.I. Joe fans that are shying away from this figure because he's got the new mask. I'm more than willing to buy that this is a gimmick in the standard G.I. Joe universe, and this is powering his solar armor. So that being said, great accessories. His stab looks great. His weapon, kind of strange, but it looks okay. And that being said, this is highly a pickup in my book, and I'll see you soon, YouTube.